Hello, and welcome to Wealth Vigilante. Have you ever felt like you're too small to make a real difference in your financial future? Like your efforts to save, invest, or build wealth are insignificant in the bigger picture? Today, I want to share a story that will change how you think about money and your ability to build wealth. Once upon a time, in a vast forest, the animals lived in peace. The trees stood tall, rivers flowed clear, and every creature, from the mighty elephant to the tiny hummingbird, played its part in this ecosystem. It was harmonious, much like how a balanced financial plan should be, saving, investing, and taking risks. But one day, disaster struck. A raging wildfire swept through the forest much like a market crash or economic downturn. The flames grew larger, swallowing everything in their path. The animals ran for their lives, desperate to escape the chaos, just like many of us feel when financial challenges hit, whether it's debt, a failed investment, or unexpected expenses. Imagine the panic. Every creature, no matter how large or small, is powerless against this force of nature, just like we feel when faced with financial uncertainty. But, among the chaos, there was one tiny creature that didn't give up: a hummingbird. It was small, fragile even, but it refused to flee with the others. Instead, it flew to the river, scooped up a single drop of water, and darted back toward the flames. One drop, in the face of a massive fire. You might be thinking, what difference could that possibly make? The hummingbird didn't stop. It kept flying again and again, from the river to the fire, carrying that tiny drop of water. It was investing, slowly, patiently, like saving a small amount of money every month or putting aside a little to invest in stocks, even when it seems like it won't make a difference. The other animals watched from a distance. They were confused, some even laughed. "What are you doing?" they asked. "You're too small. You'll never put out that fire." But the hummingbird didn't stop. It didn't respond. It just kept going, doing what it could. You see, it wasn't about putting out the fire. The hummingbird knew it couldn't do that alone, but it was determined to act. It believed in taking risks, even small ones, knowing that every drop of effort counted. Just like in the world of investing and building wealth, it's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the biggest opportunity. It's about consistency, showing up, and contributing, no matter how small. In life, and especially in personal finance, we face our own fires. Debt, bills, investments that don't go as planned. Maybe it's a business that feels too risky or a dream of financial independence that seems out of reach. We look at these challenges and think, I'm just one person. How can I make a difference in my financial future? But like the hummingbird, the power isn't in the result. It's in the effort. Every dollar you save and every investment you make is a step toward financial security. The greatest financial empires weren't built overnight. They started with small steps, saving a little, taking calculated risks, learning about markets, and refusing to give up in the face of setbacks. Whether you're starting with a small emergency fund, your first stock investment, or a long-term savings plan, it all begins with action. So the next time you face a financial challenge, don't let the size of the problem discourage you. Remember the hummingbird? Remember that your effort, no matter how small, is part of a bigger picture. You might feel like your savings don't add up fast enough, or that your investments aren't growing as quickly as you hoped. But if everyone took one small step, if everyone saved just a bit more, invested consistently, or took a small calculated risk, imagine the ripple effect. What could we achieve if we all committed to building wealth drop by drop? Take that step today. Whether it's saving your first $100, starting a side hustle, or researching investment options, don't underestimate the power of your small actions. Over time, they compound. Like compound interest, even small efforts can grow into something significant. The hummingbird wasn't trying to put out the fire. It was trying to do what it could, knowing that doing something, no matter how small, is always better than doing nothing. And that's the lesson for us, especially in the world of wealth and finance. Every effort counts. Every drop of water helps. You may be small, but your actions have the power to ignite real change in your financial future. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, leave a comment below about the financial challenges you're facing and the steps you're taking to overcome them. Let's build a community of action where no effort is too small to matter in the pursuit of wealth.